Alright guys, welcome back. It's your boy CrunchCraft coming back with another video today on the CrunchCraft server. Welcome. Anyways guys, so I'm trying a new positioning with my mic. Sorry, I got the hiccups. Trying a new positioning with the mic here to try to make it sound a little better, I guess. Anyways, whoa. Okay, enough of all that. So today is a bittersweet episode. And I got hiccups, I'm sorry. So what's going on is the server is at the point now where really nobody's playing on it anymore. And yeah. So I'm making a final episode showing everything off. Sorry, I got the hiccups real bad. My villagers disappeared. Oops. And if you guys end up getting this as a world download, which hopefully I'll have that up for you guys if you want to, you could fix the farm. You should be able to put a minecart here and pull a villager out, build a track up to there, and put them in there. You need 2 in there for that to work. Not a big deal. I am running a hacked client at the moment, and that is just so I can fly to show this off. These hiccups are getting annoying. I'm so sorry, guys. Anyways, so I have full bright on and no fall, and the reason I have no fall is 'cause, like I said, I need to be able to fly to show you guys everything. So that's on. I don't know why there's a hole in my mushroom. So I figured I'd show you guys almost everything. The creeper farm's out that way. I'm not going to be going to that today. And the honey farm is out this way. And I'm not going to go to that today just because of how far away they are. So we're going to stick around here and then we're going to go to the end to show you guys something there. So over here was the tree farm, AFK tree farm. Worked wonderfully. Like really well. So that was nice to finally get that built. And we had our iron farm obviously up here with our Ace villager up here. Ace decided to scare my villagers. I don't know why. So the villagers can sleep, they can work, and there's 3 of them in total, and then they get scared, they spawn an iron golem up here that goes in there and dies. Not a big deal. The items are collected in this chest and then dispensed automatically into that cobweb. The cobweb just centers the item so it falls dead center, which it ends up falling right there into this hopper, which goes into a bunch of chests down here, which it's pretty much all cleared out already, and I have it closed off because now it automatically goes into my storage system. So we're going to head over there real quick because that was the last thing I worked on. We have our up bubble vader there and our down bubble vader there. So this is the big thing that I want to show off in the episode. So we'll go ahead and drop on down here. Takes a little bit. I don't know why my bubble vaders are going slower than they used to. So we'll go ahead and come out here. And this is what I got for the storage room. Very simple. Whoops. And I'll show you the redstone behind it here shortly. The last row here, it's just supposed to be this row, but apparently it's also this row. All the way to this row. Sorry, I can't even talk. As you can see. Which actually, these shouldn't even be here. They have a chest they go to. So yeah, whatever. I kind of forgot to do the filters for that guy. I don't know why we have a flint and steel here. So some of them have stuff already because I've already emptied shulker boxes. Matter of fact, we had this shulker box that had a bunch of cobblestone in it. So let's try to find where the cobble is going. That's just stone, leaves, that. There we are, cobble. So let's actually take one of these Okay, and it's that one there. So let's take this off here, and we're gonna put this one? Yeah, this one. We're gonna put this right there, and in it we're just gonna go ahead and put our cobblestone just so we know. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this 52 cobble out, so that way the cobble is empty. Go ahead and throw that in there. Alright, so I'm gonna show off this system now. For my auto sorting, we have a full shulker box area, which doesn't actually have to be full, it could be partially filled, doesn't matter. And then over here we have a spot for our empty shulker boxes. I don't know why that was in there. So we have our empty shulker boxes here. As you can see, we do have one empty. So if we look, we almost have 9 empty shulker boxes, so we have 8 in total. So we're going to put this guy in first into our full, like so. It takes a little bit, but it should be showing up in here shortly. There we go. So as you saw, now we have 9 in there. We're going to go ahead and take this full one and just throw it in here, and while that's doing its thing, we'll go ahead and show you the rest off. See if anything's going yet. Nope, nothing yet. It's probably going to take some time because there is a lot of items trying to be sorted at the moment, but so we have our up and down bubble vaders. I did a little cracked stone brick and stone brick roof and wall with a little bit of wood accents, obviously the blue glass and sea lanterns and stuff. But if we come behind the bubble vader, I have this thing here, which is my access to my redstone. So come out back here and leave that open. This is the line here. I still needed to cap it off so that way it's not looking in the world for items, it looks in inventory instead. And I believe I could do that with a dropper on top of each one of these. Or a dispenser. No, dropper. Anyways, that's just the line for the returned empty shulker boxes. This here is our automatic shulker box unloader. As you can see, it has a shulker box in there now. That's the cobblestone one at the moment. And as you can see here, we have this little system. It's just like my trash system at the end, at the Enderman farm. And you can see items being shot into this bubble column back here. And those are going up and over to here, which in turn go into the storage system. Pretty neat little area. And like I said, oh hey, it's actually pulling cobble out. Nice, it's actually pulling it. Okay, cool. I didn't think it was, to be honest. So that should actually be gone here soon. Anyways, it's got a piston on this side here that breaks the shulker box by trying to push it into the place of this. Breaks it, this piece catches it and brings it around back there to the empty. And all the items, as you see, are being pulled out here and shot into a water stream. The circuitry here for the shulker boxes coming in has the same little auto deploying thing for it, just like the trash can units. So this is the in. And as you can see, this just goes back here into a dropper. And the dropper spits it into a water column that takes it up and over to this dropper. Right there. Which, dispenser, wait. Yeah, sorry, dispenser. That will place the shulker box in the world on top of the hopper, which starts taking things out. If it's empty, the way the signals work, if it's empty, it just goes ahead and breaks it. It takes a second or two, but it does work. So we'll go ahead and show you guys the redstone. As you can see here, we got our locking hopper systems. You can't see the filters because those are up one higher. But the torch powers that block, which locks that hopper so nothing gets pulled out of that up there. And we'll show you guys the actual redstone behind it. So we'll go ahead and hop up top here. So this is our sorting room, or top of our sorting area. So we can see all the cobble coming across, and it should all be going into this one, and that's how the filters look. So I have 4 items named filter, and then 41 items stay in here at all times. If it goes above 41, it unlocks the hoppers, allowing the items to fall. until it's back to 41. So that's how the filter system works. We'll keep running here. Infinite source, that was just from making this. And then the last one is supposed to be the overflow, so there's nothing. But as you see, I totally forgot the filters on these guys, so yeah. I got to get rid of the torches in that last 4, and then it will work. So we're going to... I just have that area blocked off because things kept spawning. But here's the redstone on the top, so you have your hopper. Let's go with this one here. With your filter in it. With a hopper underneath that. Both of those hoppers have to face into nothing. And you have a comparator coming off that secondary the secondary hopper. No? First. Ugh. Yeah, that's the first hopper. So facing off the hopper, it has a comparator coming out, so it knows stuff are in there, and it powers all this. It's not enough signal if it has more than only 41 or less items in it, so it can't power the repeater to below, which turns off the torch and unlocks it. So it's not enough strength to power it all. Go ahead and hop on down here. I'll go over to this side. It's a little easier to see. Right here. Okay. So it's not enough power to power this, which powers the block and turns off the torch to unlock it. So if it doesn't have more than that 41, it can't do that. The second it has more than the 41, it powers it, unlocks this, which in turn will unlock the hopper and let the items through. As you can see, I think it's this one is the cobble. No, that's not. Okay. I thought it was. I thought the cobble was right in here. Nope. There we go. That one right there. So that should be the cobble. That has no filter in it. Where's my filter? Huh. Wait a minute. Hold on. So it was this one right here. As you see, it's blinking. It has enough to power it. I'll go ahead and run back here real quick. Nope. Gotta go. I gotta stay down here, I guess. So it's this guy. So it should be... Okay, yeah. That's right. I was looking at it from one lower, so I couldn't see the thing. But there you go. So it keeps powering this, which keeps powering the repeater that turns on and off the torch to lock and unlock those. Very nice system. I'm not the creator of it, but you know, I did use it. So you can see that's basically what it looks like there. And then our ice path up top. Not bad. I got random holes around here from mining for redstone. So, I mean, that's the simple gist of it. This is still going. It's probably going to be going for a while, actually. We'll go ahead and squish ourselves back in here. So, that's how you get to the redstone of the sorting system. And we should see cobbly going in here, which we do. So, to set the filters to whatever you want, obviously you need to have some blocks that will never enter your storage for these guys, these 4. So you could just rename a block to filter or anything really, and put them in there because there'll never be another item just like it coming in, so it won't mess it up. And then you need at least 41 of whatever item you want to sort. And that's all you need. Very simple. I'm planning on doing a world download so you guys can get it and play with it yourselves. Yeah. So feel free to, you know, set it up and make it your base, whatever, you know. Anything goes. We'll go ahead and fly on up here. Or not fly, but take our water elevator. We'll go ahead and go back to the surface. Yay, daytime. Okay. So now, if you want to know, if you go out from here, that way, pretty much straight in that direction, there's that creeper farm that I made. So that's over there. And if you go out this way, just pretty much straight this way from like that tree. So like if you're up here and you go to the tree, just keep going straight to the tree and go past it. That's where the bee farm is, and there's that perma loader there. You might have to go there at least once to get the perma loader working if you download the map. So you'll have to do that to make sure it's working, and then you can have honey for days. And there is honey in there, so that's nice. We have our sheep farm and our cow farm, which didn't really do nothing with. This here is their zero-tick sugarcane farm, which 1.16 this will be broken. Same with the bamboo one over there. Those will be broken in 16. So right now I have it set up for bone meal. But if you actually want the sugarcane, you just turn that on. That in turn should be powering this hopper, so nothing can go through. Let's make sure. Oh, okay. Never mind. It's not. It's supposed to be. Okay. So if I do it this way then. There we go. So any sugarcane that ends up in this chest will stay in the chest unless you do that. And in that case, it will pull it out and it puts it in here to make bone meal. So yeah, that system's there. If you get it before 1.16, you can still use it. Helps with that tree farm over there. And yeah, by the way, this is not my cat. Yeah, can't do nothing with it. Golden Rel dupers, villagers. Let's go ahead and head over to the end real quick. Let me, real quick, since I have this on, I do, like I said, have this on for the sake of being able to fly for you guys to show you things. So if we get up here, we can kind of see there's a spot here. There's a spot there, and the other spot was, I want to say it was like in this area. This is where the mega base was going to start. I hadn't had a chance to get started on it. I will pop into a creative world though and show you guys what I had planned for that. But what I'm going to do is get over to the end real quick and I'll bring you guys back then. Alright guys, so heading into the portal back to the stronghold. So in here we have a spot up here at the back of the portal. You can come up with gravel, sand, or the concrete powders. And basically you just, hold on, let me turn off this flight real quick. There we go. You stand up against this fence post and you place right there. Anyways, so you place it, yeah, right there. And it will fall down onto the end portal, which below the end portal we have this, which allows the item to break at the same time it gets teleported. So it duplicates the items, item per item. So if you drop a stack in, you're getting 2 stacks on the other side. It comes in handy. So we have that set up here. This is something I set up as well. And we'll go ahead and just get into the end here. And all the items will be here. There is a bumper around it. You can't really place anything on the obsidian, unfortunately, because each time somebody comes in, it's going to destroy whatever you put there. But on the sides, luckily, it doesn't do that. Anyways, so down this water, it goes all the way to this leaf path, and you just follow this leaf path out. And I know I've showed most of this stuff off already, but still. This is the Enderman XP farm, or the Ender. We have an enchanting area set up, anvil, grindstone, a workbench just in case you need it, and an ender chest. And then we have this bucket here, which has some enchanted books in it, some books and some lapis. So yeah, feel free. If you download the world, it's all yours anyways. So you come in here and you can just get your XP really, really fast, as you see. Ugh, that was weird. We have a trash unit here to throw out ender pearls. I did kill a ghast on the way here, so yeah. So yeah, you can get a lot of XP here, And ender pearls. If you want ender pearls, you can actually just stand right here and you will pick them up from that dropper, which is kind of neat. So if you need the ender pearls, you can technically still get them. There is some in this box as well. So yeah. Let's go ahead and show you guys what it's all about. Fly up here, just in case this ever breaks. See, it's kind of broken in the aspect these guys should be falling and they're not. They're just chilling. So I think it's because I have, oops. I think it's because I have a block here instead. I think the block needs to be changed with a maybe a glass pane or something tinier, so that maybe they can actually see him. Because right now they can kind of hardly see him, and that's why you get spurts here or there that aren't good. But in order to do that, you would have to move him first, which I could probably do by placing a block here, scoot him over on top of that, and then break that one, put a fence post, scoot him back if possible, and then break the block so he'll be on something smaller. But there's our endermite. His name is Enderbyte. Yeah. So yeah, that's that. There we go. Oh, that guy's following me. Anyways, so that's that. Go ahead and fly back to the end island. I did fight the Ender Dragon a second time. That's how I got that. Just another end crystal area. Just kind of nice. Already built up and ready to go. I made it a little safer so you can climb up here. And you can go in there and, yeah, just easily go through without having to worry about dying. So yeah, but I fought him a second time and the egg didn't spawn up here and I don't know why. So if you guys know why, let me know. Anyways, so back here, I didn't show this off, I don't think. This is where you kill the wither. So you do soul sand on each one of these obsidians and you do the heads right along this side. So like you're placing here, but on the soul sand at this level. He gets trapped inside the bedrock and does suffocate over time. So you're able to kill him without taking any damage, which is nice. So we'll go ahead and hop back home here. And here we are. So next up, I'm going to real quick log off the server and, well, first thing first. In the chest for my villager, this is where you can get your food too for your potatoes. But in this chest, I'm going to put all my belongings. My helmet needs to be repaired, but oh well. Go ahead and do that. So everything's in here, so that way you have it for the world download. Do that. And yeah, feel free to, you know, post things, pictures and stuff of it if you download it, and change anything. I'd love to see changes made. And I never mentioned this, but if you guys want to help support the channel as well, I do have a Patreon. The link is in the description. So if you guys would like to support the channel to help it keep growing, that'd be greatly appreciated. And I'm working on the perks right now for that, trying to figure out what I can do. Right now I do have a Discord server for my channel, but that is at this moment for Patreons basically. So you guys could do that, and once I get enough on YouTube to be able to do it, I'm going to have a members section, so you guys have that to look forward to. So yeah, anyways guys, appreciate you watching, but let's jump right into that creative world and show you what the mega build was going to be. Alright guys, so I figured I'd bring you back here. So we have our redstone test world, we have this piston bolt world here from El Mango. And then we have our build test world, which is where I built this. So we're going to hop into this one. And I was working on the coloring and stuff like that and how I wanted to do it, but hadn't finished that aspect of it just yet. But I was thinking, make those look like the sleeves, kind of like you would see on shocks and stuff like that, and like joints for robots. So I wanted it to look like a robot. I was going to do that. And then I was going to do this pattern, which would be you know, in this area, kind of completing, and then after it goes up the 3 layers, which would be to, I'm guessing, here, and then we'll do another one of those, and so on and so forth. So what this was a biome robot, is what I was going to do. So it's going to be like a biodome robot. We had our nether, our grass, which would have looked great in the mushroom biome because of the color. We have our ice biome and our desert biome. And what I was going to do is I was actually going to get rid of the nether one and do mushroom. And what I was going to do is have like beams coming from the bottom and blocks floating in midair, kind of like it was sucking up the world to put the biome in there. But this was just going to be number 1, and I was going to have an even bigger one. So you guys can kind of see how I did my testing and figuring it out. I think that was a final one, but I'll go over here. This is how I mapped out the area, like that. And then this is the area where I actually set it to mushroom biome. So you can see the color of the grass and what it would have looked like in the biome. Beautiful color in my opinion. So yeah, this was the original circle too, and how I mapped it out. So you guys can see that. Can't remember how to do it, so I'm not even gonna do it. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, that's the circle, so you can see my measurements. I did every other block a different color just so you can see it. And then we had the original leg, one of the original builds, and then I moved it over there for safekeeping. And then I was playing around with this stuff a little bit. I was going to do it as blue, and then I changed my mind to do the biomes. So you guys can see that there. So I do recommend having a creative world just to do your testing in and figure out what you want to do. And if you look at these legs, it's actually 1/4 of the circle. So I took from like that glass to that glass basically and made it. Well, no, sorry. From the end of the white to the end of the white over there is the curve of the leg. So it would have been nice to see it done in fruition, but maybe I can use it in a different episode, season, or series, or whatever. Yeah, hopefully the server gets populated again and we can just go right back to it. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, hit the bell icon for notifications, guys. And don't forget, if you want to help out the channel, I do have that Patreon. The link is in the description. And if you're curious about my computer specs, all that information as well is in the description. So yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.